Welcome back to the Magic Room, and blessings. We return to this place to continue our study of the Rider-Waite Tarot, one card at a time. Once more, we'll be considering the imagery and symbolism so that we can cultivate our own meanings to the cards. Today, we'll be looking at the card numbered at 15 in the Major Arcana, the Devil. As always, we'll begin with Arthur Edward Waite's brief divinations. These are ravage, violence, vehemence, extraordinary efforts, force, fatality, and that which is predestined, but not for this reason evil. In the Tarot of Marseille, the card is known as La Diable and shows the devil standing upright and holding a scepter in his left hand. Waite remarks that the figure as a whole is not particularly evil. Still, much of the symbolism has carried forward, with Waite describing it as an accommodation, mean, or harmony between several motives of the earlier cards. The Rider-Waite card depicts a more classic-looking devil with bat wings, horns, and taloned feet. The figure shares some elements with the Sabbatic goat from the drawing by 19th century occultist Eliphas Levi, who named it the Goat of Mendes. This image has also come to be associated with Baphomet. Waite says that the right hand is upraised and extended, reversing the blessing which is given by the Hierophant in the 5th card. In the left hand there is a great flaming torch, inverted towards the earth. On the devil's forehead, we can see a reversed pentagram. The 5-pointed star is an important symbol in the occult. The points of the pentagram represent the 4 elements, with the 5th upmost point representing spirit. The symbol is used in many magic rituals, such as the lesser banishing ritual of the pentagram. The inverted pentagram is thought by some to be a symbol of matter and base desires prevailing over spirit, and is therefore considered as evil. The sigil is the official insignia of the Church of Satan. The Christian Church has called the inverted pentagram preeminent visual distillation of the iconoclastic philosophy of Satanism. Whether or not Satanism itself is inherently evil would be a topic for another episode, but the school of mysticism that informed the creation of the Rider-Waite Tarot did take this view. Indeed, the idea of spirit descending into matter is one of the core concepts of this card. Before the devil, we see a man and a woman with horns and cloven hooves. The grapes and fire on the tails is said to represent 2 of the cardinal sins, gluttony and lust. The figures are a continuation from the idyllic scene of the lovers, who appear at number 6 in the Major Arcana. Some have suggested that the chains around the necks of the figures are loose, and that they are bound to the devil willfully, tying in with the notion of this card being symbolic of freely giving into temptation. According to Waite, there is a ring in front of the altar from which 2 chains are carried to the necks of 2 figures, male and female. These are analogous with those of the 6th card, as if Adam and Eve after the fall. This is the chain and fatality of the material life. The card is often taken to be representative of giving in to our lower selves and to our first order of desire. It can be a symbol of prioritizing pleasure over long-term well-being. A divination of the card reversed can be found in Waite's Key to the Tarot: evil, fatality, weakness, pettiness, and blindness. The card is the 15th to be met by the Fool along his journey. Having recently received the balancing and healthy influence of temperance, the Fool is now seduced by the devil into his darker side, the clouded judgment leading him into material desires and the realms of sadness and diminishing self-belief. The appearance of the devil can be a suggestion that it may be time to take a look at our unhealthy habits and appetites, not just our vices, but also the way we treat those around us. It serves as a reminder that ultimately we have control over our urges and can always choose a path that will better serve ourselves and others in the long run. Most certainly, the themes of temptation and seduction are abundantly clear in this, the card numbered at 15 in the tarot deck. Thank you so much for joining us in the Magic Room. May the coming days bring you resolve, lucidity, and strength of will. Until next time.